Hey man, say man, it's your boy Lalo here with a brand new video, and as always, I got another fire one for y'all today, man. And as y'all can see by the title, folk, today's story time is on the time where I got caught by my parents, folk. They found my stash, bro, and I had a pipe in that motherfucker. I had bud, I had hella shit, bro, and I was tweaking, cause I literally left it in plain sight, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all everything, so make sure y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy the story time. Alright, folks, so this story takes place back in the classic ninth grade, man. And in the ninth grade, as y'all know, I was just out doing bad shit, bullying, not doing what I was supposed to do, man. In the ninth grade, I also had quite a bit of money on me because I started working as a shorty, man. I got my first job when I was in 8th grade, and yeah, bro, so I've always been working and I've always had some bread on me, and I was just accustomed to having bread on me. And what do you do when you have bread when you're a shorty, man? You're gonna spend it on drugs, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, man, every paycheck I got, folks, I'd go crazy, folk. I'd get the little half ounce with a couple cards, or I'd get the ounce, and I'd just be going crazy, bro. As a kid, as a ninth grader, you know what I'm saying, folk? And you know what I'm saying? If you're around all that type of shit, folk, you're gonna be around and all that other shit. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, folk. And yeah, man, I was around all that shit, folk, and I just knew everybody had shit on them, and I knew I had to have some on me too, folk. So yeah, like I said, I was a badass little kid. I was around I was around weed. I was around all this shit at a very young age, folk. So I had got me a little, you know what I'm saying, folk. So yeah, man, I had bud. I had a, and I would just put that shit in my room. And usually I'll just leave it on my desk, like my gaming setup desk, because my parents would never ever go into my room, because I would always have my room organized. Like, they would never have a reason to go in my room, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was just always clean, it was just always organized, and they would never ever come to my room, folks. So I just trusted myself that they weren't gonna come in the room. I was like overly confident, you know what I mean? So don't be overly confident on shit, folks, cause that's when people get you, you know what I mean, folks? So yeah, man, my stupid ass, folks, I would just come, put the bud, and put the on the table, bro, and just leave it there, you know what I mean? And like I said, I had a job too, so I couldn't always carry that on me, you know what I mean? But I really didn't have a stash, folks. My stupid ass, I would just leave it on the desk and on the table, bro. I'm stupid. I deserve to get caught, bro. But I did this so many times, I never got caught, you know? Because my parents would never ever come to my room, you know what I mean? So I was just overly confident. I'm like, bro, I could just leave my shit here. I'm chilling, folk. Like, ain't nobody gonna come in my room, folk. You know what I'm saying, folk? But that's where I fucked up, folk. So let me tell y'all. So yeah, the day was a regular day. Everything went smoothly. I went to school. I came back. I went to work. I worked all day, you know what I'm saying? And everything happened when I got off of work. So I get off of work at 10, and it was around 9:55, you know what I'm saying? I'm just over there happy as fuck. I'm about to get off work. I'm just chilling. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm finna close. I'm finna go home, roll me one, smoke me one in the back. Because obviously, my parents didn't know I smoked at the time. I would just sneakily jump out my window and go smoke in the back. You know what I'm saying, folks? So yeah, man, that's what I was thinking of, bro. Because I used to be a real life pothead, bro. Like, when I say I used to be a real life pothead in 9th grade, folks, I used to be a real life pothead, bro. Like, my mind was on bud 24/7, bro. So yeah, man, I'm just happy as fuck. I'm about to go home, chief, and you know, just live it up, man. So boom, 10 comes, I close everything, I lock the doors up to the stove. Woo woo woo, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was in 9th grade, folk. I didn't have my car at the time, so I would get scooped by my parents, folk. So yeah, man, I'm done closing. I go outside. I see my parents right there, the car. So I walk up to it. I open the door. I sit in the back. I'm like, yo, what's up, fam? And immediately, I felt something off, bro. Because usually my family's a pretty hype family, you know what I mean? Like, we're usually like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying, folk? But like, I went in there like all hype, and like, I noticed that the energy wasn't there, you know what I'm saying, folk? So I'm like, like that shit's a little weird. But I didn't say nothing, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, something probably happened, or like, you know what I'm saying, folks? Like I'm just keep everything good, you know? Positive vibes type shit, you know? So the people in the car were my sister and my dad, folks. So my sister was driving and my dad was in the passenger seat, right? So yeah, like I said, I felt the energy was off, you know? But I didn't say nothing. I didn't want to speak up because, I don't know, I ain't want to make things weird, right? So we start driving and my dad hits me with the, hey, do you got anything you got to tell me? And boom, my heart, that shit hit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my mind started racing. I'm like, bro, don't tell me he found the bud, bro. Because, like, that's the first thing that came to my mind, right? But then I was like, nah, bro. I was like, nah, it can't be the bud. They ain't going in my room, you know what I mean? And he was like, there's not nothing you got to tell me, folk. Like, he ain't say folk. He was like, in Spanish, he was like, no tienes nada que decirme. And I was like, no, why? Like, por qué? Like, what's up? And then he was like, cause I found something in your room. Yup, boy, my heart fell to the floor, boy. Immediately, boy, I started shaking, folks. Cause look, I knew I had the bud, but where I put the bud, I had to right next to the bud. Cut, like, what the fuck, bro? I'm stupid. So imagine my parents. They walked in to my room. Well, I don't know if it was both my parents, but point was somebody walked into my room, folks. They went up to my desk. They seen an ounce of bud and a. Imagine what the fuck ran through their mind when they seen that shit in their ninth grader's fucking room. They're, how old are you when you're in ninth grade, folks? I don't even remember, folks. Point was, what the fuck? Like, I would go crazy if that was my son. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, folks. I'm tweaking. Like, I don't know, bro. So immediately when he told me that he found something in my room, folks, I already knew, bro. I was doomed. I got scared. I'm like, oh no, this is the end of me, bro. Like, I am done. But yeah, he told me they found something in my room, right? And even though I'm over here all nervous and shit, all scared and shit, my heart beating like a motherfucker, I still try to play it off with my stupid ass. I'm like, oh, for real? What y'all find? And he was like, don't act stupid. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he hits me with the, we found the bud and we found the thing. I'm like, no, bruh. I really started tweaking out. Like, because at this point in my life, bro, I don't know why, but I suffered with crazy anxiety. Like, I would have anxiety attacks and I was just always anxious about shit. I'm pretty sure it was the bud with my stupid ass. You know what I'm saying, folks? But point was, like, I was always feeling anxious for some reason. And the only thing that helped me was bud, you know what I mean? And, like, so when he told me that, I was all nervous and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I'm there just, like, shaking the fuck up, all scared and shit. And my dad is like, so what's up with that? Why do you got that shit? Like, what's up? Why do you have that in my house? And I'm like, Pops, honestly, bro, because like I said, I was suffering crazy with anxiety, folks. So that's the only thing that came to my head, folks. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, it was an excuse, but it wasn't an excuse. You know what I mean? Because before this, that wasn't my excuse. But, like, it came to my head at that moment. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, folks. But then again, it wasn't an excuse. Bro, I just took like 10 blinkers. I hope I am making sense. I am sorry, folks. But yeah, point is, he told me, he's like, what's up with you? Like, why do you have that in my crib? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Pops. Like, I just like Chief and Bud. Like, it relaxes me, you know what I mean? Like, it helps me with my nerves. I got really bad anxiety. And they knew I had anxiety, you know what I mean? Like, they knew that shit, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, folks? So I was like, yeah, this helps me with my anxiety. Like, every time I take a little hit, like, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looking at me crazy like I'm some type of crackhead. He's like, okay, but like, you couldn't have told me, you couldn't have woo, woo, woo. And I'm just there like, Pops, like, I apologize. Like, I'm sorry. It's like my anxiety. I'm crazy. Like, I'm just telling him it's like my anxiety. I'm sorry. Like, it's my anxiety. Please, it's my anxiety. And he's like, okay, but there's other things you could do for your anxiety. Like, why the fuck do you have this in my crib? And I'm just like, I'm sorry, Pops. Like, it's the anxiety, fool. Like, I promise you, I don't be doing none bad shit. None, no. I just be chiefing, you know what I mean, fool? And yeah, he was mad as fuck at me, right? And on top of that, right? He was like, so why the fuck do you got that shit too, right? And I'm like, honestly, bro, like, I just have it for protection. I never bring it out the crib, folks. You know what I'm saying, folks? Like, it's just there just in case, you know what I mean? Like, if you want it, you could keep it. You could throw it away. You could do whatever you want with it. Like, I don't even use it. I don't even want it, folks. It ain't even have bullets in that motherfucker. You know what I mean, folks? So, he was like, bro, like, what the fuck? He was just so disappointed in me, folks. And, like, and my pops a really good pops, fool. Like, he ain't beat the goofy out of me. He ain't do none of that, fool. He just looked so disappointed. Like, that's not being good, like, looking disappointed. But, like, that shit broke my heart, fool. I was like, man, I gotta chill, bro. I gotta still being a badass kid, fool. So, like, after this day, I really, like, chilled on, like, everything. Like, I still smoked and shit, but, like, I really just wasn't popping out and, like, just, you know what I'm saying, but, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I told my dad it's because of anxiety, and if he wants the thing, he could keep it. I don't use it, right? My dad's just very mad, disappointed. Like, he's just shocked. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to say. Like, and I could kind of see it in his face, because it's like, imagine if you were in that position as a father, folk. Like, you would probably beat the goofy out your kid, or like, you'd probably be mad as fuck at them. But like, my pops has such a good heart. He just ain't know what to do, folk. So like, he was just so disappointed in me, folk. You know what I'm saying, folk? So I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I felt that in my heart, bro. I felt like I let him down. You know what I'm saying, folk? So yeah, man. The rest of the car ride was just awkward as hell. He was just schooling me, trying to give me life lessons, and he did give me life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was over here listening and stuff, and yeah, man, I just felt super, super, super bad, bro. So I got to the crib, folk. My mom was there waiting for me, folk. I could tell she was crying, folk. You know what I'm saying, folk? No, folk, that hurts my heart, folk. Like, I'm having flashbacks right now, folk. Like, I felt so bad for that shit, folk, you know? So, yeah, she doesn't even say nothing to me, folk. She's just disappointed. And that hurt me even more, you know what I'm saying, folk? And I'm like, no, mama, like, I'm sorry, folk. Like, I felt so bad, bro. That shit hurt the fuck out of me, folk. And I did a whole 360 on my life, folk. Now, I'm not gonna say I was over here a game banger, but like, folk, I was just like stupid, you know what I'm saying? And thank God I learned my lesson, bro. And you know what I'm saying, folk? But yeah, man, hell nah, folk. After that day, I ain't get none of the bud back, and I ain't never see that thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where that motherfucker went. I heard that they threw it away, but I don't really care. I'm not even gonna look for it. Like, I don't care, boy. I know for a fact it ain't around, you know what I'm saying, bro? But I'm not even around none of that stuff. I don't want to, you know. I'm trying to be a YouTuber, bro. You know, I got my gaming channel. I just started my other channel too, you know, Bullying with Lalo. I'm gonna put everything in the link in the description. So y'all go fuck with my shit, you know. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, man, if y'all made it to the end, y'all some real ones. Make sure to give the video a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man, make sure y'all tuning into the videos, man. I post every Tuesday and Fridays, and yeah, man, I love y'all so much. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay smooth. Peace.